Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I am a spiritual medium and intuitive reader. I have a message for Aries today. And to let you know the way this works, I talk to my guides and spirits and ask for a message that's going to be helpful as well as deeply meaningful for you this week as you navigate what's going on. Before we even get to your cards, I just want to mention when I was shuffling and drawing for you, my guides very clearly said the word fortitude. So fortitude meaning strength, and fort, it's funny that like a fort is something that's used in war, and Aries tends to be that battle energy, so that warrior energy. So there's something about needing to be strong for battle this week. I'm not talking about with other people. It'll become clear in a second what I'm talking about, but just keep in mind fortitude is the word for you. If you're new to this channel, I encourage you to subscribe. I also say welcome. Really, if you subscribe, it helps you stay in contact every week with this high vibration information that really helps you stay moving forward. And if you're returning to this channel, welcome back. So glad you're sharing this time with me today. And let's get straight into what's going on this week. We have the Queen of Wands energy around you. And this is interesting because this should be something that makes you feel very comfortable in your element. This is someone who's unafraid to step up and take leadership. She's very charismatic. She knows exactly what she wants, and she's unafraid to go after it. She also really knows the value and the worth of what she brings, and she loves to uplift other people with her positive energy. So this should be a really comfortable energy for you. You'll notice she's playing a musical instrument. So with this card also comes the idea of spotlight. This is someone who loves the spotlight, is not afraid to be there. Now, for some reason, though, you respond strangely to me. The Hierophant is how you respond. I'm not sure how well you can see these cards, but this figure is looking down, where she's kind of looking up. He's looking down, so he's shunning the spotlight. And it's this kind of, the feeling I get from this card is this kind of repressive, oppressive energy, this weird, it's almost like a metallic kind of feeling. And it's maybe like a father figure or that internalized father figure that tells you, no, you can't. It kind of turns your lights out. So he's literally putting out your fire, throwing air, throwing water, come on, throwing earth on your fire. Sometimes the Hierophant is associated with the sign Taurus, which is an earth sign. So it's literally putting your lights out. It's dimming your spark. And I don't know that it's a lack of self-confidence. Let me just ask for a second. They are saying self-esteem. So there's something about either you're asked to step up in a bigger way. Is that English? You're asked to you're being asked to step up in a bigger way. And there's a part of you that is doubting that you can do it or doesn't want to do it, perhaps because of the responsibility that comes with it. Let's take a look at these next cards that come up. We've got the Temperance into the Page of Pentacles into the Four of Wands. So the Page of Pentacles is this student who's learning about her ability to make money, to sustain herself, to take care of herself in an earthly way. And this Temperance card is feeling like instead of letting that fire kind of rage, you see she's got this fiery dragon here, she's kind of keeping it under control. And so I feel like there's a part of you that's saying, no, I still need to learn how to take care of myself, or I still need to learn this more responsible role. There's still things that I need to figure out. I don't really know how to do this. So it's almost like you're being promoted to a job that's maybe it feels like it's a few stations or a few levels above your head. And you're just like, no, I'm in over my head. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. It means too much. And they're going to see more of me. This is the funny thing. They're going to see more of your power, and that's scary to you. It's not so much that you're afraid you'll fail, because you do have the confidence for that. It's just like suddenly people are going to see that you don't have to be taken care of anymore. And what does that mean? That means, for one thing, they might start asking you to take care of them, or it means that you're finally saying to yourself, I've arrived. No one else is responsible for me anymore. This is me. And that's kind of a scary switch. The moment that a child switches from needing an adult to take care of them to understanding that they can do it themselves, that's a big switch. And sometimes some of us never leave that state because we grow up, we get older, we wear bigger clothes, but we never actually admit that we're the ones taking care of ourselves. We're looking for everybody else to do it, and we're so distracted running around trying to find someone to provide for us, to care for us emotionally, to whatever it is. And we've never really stepped up into our inner adult saying, I've got this, I can do this. And, Aries, I'm not calling you immature. I'm not saying you're not capable. I'm actually saying the opposite. I'm saying you're more than capable, but there's a part of you that just doesn't want to see that capability, that doesn't want to see the adulthood, that really fully taking responsibility for yourself. It's easier if someone else does it because it can always be their fault if something goes wrong. But then you never really get to take credit if it goes right. But that's not the point. I mean, the point is that we're here living our life, and you're supposed to be doing this with your leadership power. If you're letting other people take care of you, that leadership power never gets to stand up. So that's where we finally ramble, Adriana, finally get to your message. Four of Wands. Break free of this, because your foundation for the next bit of your future, and like I said, fortitude, fort, is something you build and it rises up. This is, again, same imagery here. I didn't see that before, but same imagery here of the four unicorns jumping upwards. You need to start building that foundation on, yes, I will as an adult. Yes, I can as an adult. And by adult, I mean taking full responsibility for everything and really standing up as far as your power wants to go. There's some of you that are just kind of coasting, especially in your job, maybe doing something that's too easy for you, too not challenging enough, just because, it's safe and it allows you to do this, kind of go with the flow, and kind of keeps you incognito so you don't have to show up. So if you've got questions about this, let me know. Let me just see if there's anything else. They are saying the word ending to me. So we've had 2 5s in here. This is a 5. This card is also a 5. 5 is that element of change. And October is also a universal 5 month. So they're talking about, this is time to start making this change. This is time to start making this shift. And it's also interesting because October is Libra season, which is your opposite, more about relationships. So this is also about you understanding a better relationship with yourself, literally asking yourself to kind of grow up, because this light that you're meant to shine is an important light. It's a big light, but if you continue to allow other people to take care of you, you keep continuing to search for that light never gets a chance to come out in this lifetime. So again, if you've got questions, please let me know. Always great to hear from you in the comments. And if you're looking for some more one-on-one guidance, I do offer readings over my website, trueguidancetarot.com. I also offer the option to have a very short follow-up, 15-minute follow-up. And a lot of readers don't necessarily do that for you, but because I want to make sure you feel supported, that's what's there. So I look forward to seeing you next week, and have a good one.